Hey guys, thanks for tuning into another Call of Duty commentary by Smitty Smith. I am your host, Smitty Smith. We are going. First off, I want to thank Splash Damage for coming up with that badass intro. That's actually something I stole from Brink and just edited it a little bit to be my one of my new intros. So I like it, but I can't take credit for it. As cool as it is. Today we are playing Headquarters, and I'm actually in just a pickup group. I'm not playing with guys that I normally play with, and you'll tell right off the bat this is a really old game because I put someone in the last stand, someone else kills them and gets credit for the kill, and obviously that's been changed. Also, I think this is early into my very first prestige, so it's 5, 6, 7 months old, however long it's been. I'm on my 5th prestige right now, and it's the furthest I've ever gotten into a Call of Duty game. Just generally, I get bored and go on to something else. But what we're going to talk about in terms of tactics today is Claymore placement, and it's something that generally can be overlooked. It's very important because it's the difference between a hit marker or actually getting a kill and defending the objective. So you'll see here, after I kill this fool, I'm going to put a Claymore down, and that's bad Claymore placement because part of that, the area that it's going to blow up, and you can tell by the little red the little red lines, it is going to hit the wall, so the person who comes across that isn't going to get the full damage. Now, I believe I get a kill. However, what you want to do is line up the red line that's closest to the wall, probably parallel or even spaced out a little bit, so that when someone walks across, they're going to get the full radius of the damage, and that works doubly so because if you get 2 or 3 people coming in that doorway, you're going to get max damage. Now you'll also see a little later on I put one down that is spread basically too far out, so it gives them time to actually walk in the doorway, probably see the lines, and it gives them the opportunity to shoot it up if they're not running whatever that perk is that lets you see the explosives. I apologize. It's about 5:45 in the morning, and I'm really tired. So, my commentaries usually are done early in the morning, and that's why sometimes they can be kind of crappy. So, what you're seeing now, in this game, this is, like I said, a game of Headquarters. I'm using a FAMAS. I'm using, I believe, Spy Plane, Cobra, and SR-71, and I get an SR here later on. In this game, I think I come in second to last, but my score ends up being 28-5. And the reason I put this up is that this was the longest kill streak that I've ever had. I ended up going 21 kills, I think, without dying, and that's the longest I've had. That's the longest, even today, 7 months later, and all these prestiges later, it's the longest I've had. And yes, I attribute it to the fact that this was early in the Black Ops campaign, and not a lot of people were great at the game. As their skill level has increased, mine is kind of planed out, which is fine. I'm a good player. I'm not fantastic, but it really all depends on the people that I am playing with. And if you stick me in a really good group, I can do fairly well most of the time. Granted, everybody has bad games now and then, so it's it's not a certainty that I'm going to be absolutely amazing, but there's a good chance. I have my off games, I guess is what I'm trying to say. My kill death ratio is about 1.6, which that's not amazing, but it's not bad. And I think in terms of win losses, I think I'm at 1.6 wins to losses as well, which I enjoy. Now, I'm also on my longest win streak ever. I'm at 48 games, thanks to Rock Lobster and Mossy Oak and the crew that runs with those guys, because they obviously know what they're doing, and they know how to work as a team, simply put. So, that being said, though, I'm not going to stop playing other game types and potentially losing that streak, because at that fun when you start worrying about that more than playing the game, it's when it becomes a chore and it's not fun. So you can see we're pretty much rocking these guys here. I'm still in the middle of my kill streak, and what I'm doing is I'm still using that ping pong effect where you get a kill, you move, you get a kill again, you move, and I'm sticking around pretty much the same area until the headquarters are destroyed. I think we skunked these guys 250 to nothing, but I'm not completely sure. The group I'm running with, we're actually working pretty well as a team, and the other group doesn't seem to have Ghost on as much as nowadays everybody runs with Ghost. So you can, when you throw UAV up, you can pretty much see where everybody is. Now I don't know if they were running Scavenger, if these were all fairly new to the game. My first Prestige in, there were still a lot of people that were getting this game, and weren't accustomed to the way the game is played and how the maps are set up. So you see, yes, I am getting a little campy here. For that, I apologize. But on this level, especially in this position, it's generally how I do things. Now you'll watch. The headquarter meter stops, and I know there's a guy here, so I go ahead and dispatch him, and then finish capturing the headquarters. So, and now you'll notice I don't stick around because, honestly, I'm making a conscious effort not to camp. Unfortunately, to capture it, the game kind of forces you to camp in one position. Now, here, I get this guy, and I think, yeah, he's got a friend in behind him. He kills my teammate, so rather than, well, maybe not. Oh, there's another guy in back here. That's what I remember. So rather than running in, you're gonna see I kind of sit back and again become somewhat campy, and you'll hear and see the flashbangs and grenades go off around me. So I'm aware that guy is in there, and he's trying to lure me out. So what I'm gonna try to do now is flank him, go a different direction, to take him off his expectations. He thinks I'm still down around that corner, so if I can surprise him in another way, I'll get the kill. Unfortunately, I've got no friggin' clue where this guy went now. I'm assuming that's him. I'm not positive, so I'll chase him down. Now this is I take him out in the corner. Now watch this guy. That's me forgetting where my melee button is because I use tactical layout. So I completely misjudged where the button was. There's my death. That's my, I think it's either 20 or 21 kill streak, including perks or kill streaks. So my Cobra might have done a little work while I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. So the game itself is we're still up 170 to nothing, and the team we play, they're not doing very well. I mean, again, you can see by their symbols that they're not veterans of the game. Now here, the guy just runs right by me. I'm able to kill him. So granted that back then these guys weren't very good, and we took full advantage of it, but we still, all of us still have a pretty good game. This Pepsi fellow that I'm running with, I think he ends up having the highest score at the end, and he really does some work. Meanwhile, I'm, like I said, second to the last, and even I have a score of 28-5, and I captured 2 or 3 headquarters. So it was nice double spray there. It was a good game all around for the entire team. So it's pretty much cut and dry. You see, I should have had that kill. I should not have died there. I had the drop on him. I don't know if there was lag or just my aim is crap, but one way or another, he got me. So what I'm going to do is just kind of cut out, guys. There's really no other suggestions I can give you. The Claymore talk was something I wanted to touch on, and I did. Other than that, check me out on Twitter at SmittySmit, just like my gamer tag, except without the spaces. Read some of my stuff at irbgamer.com. And again, I shouldn't have died there. What the hell? And read my blog, smittysmith.wordpress.com. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. See ya.
Headquarters online. Headquarters secured. We're close to victory. Don't quit now.
He's down!